Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at ShFiguarts Sabo, and man, this figure looks amazing. Like, they got all the proportions right, and he looks, as I say, ripped out of the show. There's some flaws to him that I particularly are not happy about, but we'll get to that later. Right now, let's praise this figure. This guy looks so good. He has like some shading on his lower, well actually just on his torso, and I think that's about it with the shading. But I mean, you guys are looking at it right now. This guy looks absolutely great. Anyway, moving on to the box here. We have just a standard box, nothing special. You got a figure window, and then showcasing the figure. Sides show the figure, the back shows poses and what you can do with the figure, and then another set of the figure, straw hat for Luffy, and then picture of him at the bottom. This guy, I mean, I already talked about his looks, but he looks amazing. Now, here's the one thing that everyone keeps talking about. This, it's like his coat that he wears in the back in the show. Thank God they made it where we can take it off, you know, unlike Law. Like Law, you had to rip his off, but man, this one's well done. Like, you saw it. You could actually have this on the figure and have the figure stand. It has ball joints, ball hinges, so that it can go up that far and to the side that far. And it just overall looks great. You can put his pipe in that hole, which is super cool. And yeah, that's about it with that. Let's move on to articulation, which this guy doesn't really have much of, sadly. Now, for articulation, his head can look up. Okay, his head cannot look up at all. The hair is blocking that. He can look down this much. He can look side to side, and just overall great motion. Now, with his arm, he can only go just about past 90 degrees, but barely. I hate that so much. That's very annoying, and I am not a fan. His arms can go out this much. He has like no butterfly joint, just a regular joint there, but he can, it's a bit difficult, but his arms can go about that much. And the arm popped off. This is a common thing that will happen. It's like something that they decided to make with the sleeve right here. They should have just had the sleeve attached there instead of attached to the whole arm. But it doesn't really bother me because, like, yeah, it pops off. It could easily just put it back on. Yeah, not really a big issue for me. But yeah, so his arms can't really cross side to side. No butterfly joint there, which sucks. They can go this far back, which is fine. And just overall arm movement is great until the arm pops off. But like I said, you just put it right back. It's no biggie. It will get annoying with like posing this guy, but like I said, not really anything. Wrists just have the regular ball peg, which is fine. Moving on to upper torso, he can crunch barely like that much, which there's some sort of crunch there, but it almost looks like he's slouched over. And then he can crunch this much back. He has a much better back crunch. But then using the waist, he can crunch this much forward. Oh no, I just used the legs there. He can crunch that much forward, which is great. And then he can crunch that far back. And then overall torso movement is great. He can go side to side and everything. And then this, like his bottom torso is like a floaty piece, so it can just do about anything you'd want it to do, which is great. And his little corsage here can just move from side to side, which is cool because you can do like wind blowing poses, I guess. Moving on to his legs can kick about that high, which is pretty cool. That's above 90, which I'm very happy about. His legs can do the splits. Great splits. Like he looks great. I love when figures can do the splits. His knee can bend about that much. I really don't like that. I wish it was double jointed. He has one jointed knee and one jointed arms. I really don't like that. But just past 90 degrees, so better range than ShFiguarts Luffy, but still sucks. He has a boot swivel, which is pretty good, and then to articulation can go that far out, that far down, and then a toe hinge. And then ankle rocker is pretty good. It's getting like stuck. There we go. For articulation, I would rate it, well, for looks, I feel like he could use some shading, and that would just, well, not like use it, but it would just make him look much better than he already looks. It would just add like a layer of depth. And so I'm gonna go with looks for, and then articulation. I'm really not a fan of the articulation. Like, he can pose, don't get me wrong, but imagine if it was double jointed. I really like when my figures are double jointed, so I'm gonna go with the 7 with this one. But moving on to accessories, he comes with 2 dragon claw hands, which look absolutely great. He comes with 2 neutral fists, because every figure comes with the fists. And then he comes with 2 pipe holding hands, which we'll get to his pipe right now, actually. This is his pipe. This is Sabo's weapon, and this is pretty cool. You have to remove the top of it so you can put it into the hand, or you can slide it into the coat, and then you put it back on, and then it's in the hand or in the coat. I love this pipe. It's really cool. Pause. Anyway, he has these 2 hands, which are like holding his gloves or tipping his hat, which is also really cool. And that's about it. With faces, he comes with well, actually, he comes with extra head, which is really cool, because what he has right now is just his top hat with the goggles, and then you can basically have him without the hat. And he has this face, which I'll show right here. I really like this face. It's an angry shouting face, and he has a vein popping. It looks great. Then we have this face right here, which is Cheesy Smile, and I absolutely love Cheesy Smiles. This reminds me of when he meets Luffy, when he like meets back with him, I guess. And then we have the neutral face that the figure comes with, which is just standard. Like, he is I guess you could say serious resting bitch face, maybe, I don't know. And then we have a cheeky smirk, which is like cheeky smile, which is awesome. And then before I forget, DLC Luffy face also, which is Luffy crying. And if I could just see that there, this face looks really good, and I absolutely love his face. Reminds me when Luffy not first sees it, but meets back with Sabo in Dressrosa. Okay, there we go. This is him next to ShFiguarts Luffy. This is him next to ShFiguarts Nami, and this is him next to Model Kit Kaiju number 8. He stands, yeah, I mean, his height is pretty good for, you know, posing him with your other ShFiguarts, and he's a great asset to your collection. Now, final verdict. I really like this figure. I know that there is some flaws, but this figure, that smile makes me so happy. This figure is really fun to pose with, and I haven't really had any limits except for the legs. But the arms, it doesn't really bother me that much, but still, we could have double jointed, you know, that would be nice. And he could look up, but he doesn't really. But overall, I would give him a 7. I really like this figure, and if you guys decide picking him up, I hope you enjoy him as well. Now, if you really like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to make videos every week, and that's about it. Bye now.